Let's talk about home defense. Home defense is the collection of attitudes, habits, and skills and equipment used to protect oneself, other people, and property from criminal threats in and around one's home. You never know when some nut job is going to try and break into your house at 2 o'clock in the morning. When seconds count, the police are only minutes away. In order to increase one's personal safety in the home, one has to acquire and hold a certain set of attitudes. This collection of attitudes regarding safety in the home can be called a mindset. The possession of this mindset is the necessary foundation for taking the actions that contribute to personal safety in the home. This mindset is not universally or firmly held by people in general. It must be acquired through experience, or through education, or a combination of both. Some of the attitudes that make up this mindset are as follows. Every person is capable of committing a crime against me. Some normally law-abiding people, under the right circumstances, will commit crimes that are out of character for themselves. Some people are committed to a lifestyle of lawlessness and crime. Some people are capable and willing to commit heinous acts of violence. You must be prepared to defend yourself from people like this. There's a reasonable chance that I could be a victim of crime in my own home. Preparation and prevention are far more effective at keeping people safe than spontaneously reacting to a criminal attack after it has started. One must clearly understand the legal restrictions in the use of force in self-defense in general and in their particular community before attempting to use any level of force in self-defense. There's nothing worse than defending yourself and being sued or going to jail because you did something on the wrong side of the law. Even with that in mind, never be afraid to protect your family. In the Army, we used to have a saying, it's better to be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6, and I truly believe this way in the defense of my family. Let's talk about certain weapons that are around your home that can be used. Depending on where you are, you may not have access to firearms or even certain types of knives, but you always have certain things around your house that could be used to defend yourself and give yourself the upper hand in a home invasion, such as baseball bats, fire pokers, mechanics breakers bars, things of that nature. Almost everybody has kitchen knives. These are very effective if you need to, unless the person has a better weapon than you. I used to be a soldier, so I have access to military-style knives. These are also very effective, or machetes if you work around the woods sometimes. Guns. You can have shotguns. They are good with medium penetration depending on what kind of rounds you're using in them. They have great power. They're quite easy to use. Long rifles. Most of them have, depending on calibers, much higher penetrations and very high power, but with training can be incredibly lethal. Handguns are also very effective, but require a little more training to be highly effective with them. Different types of ammunition that can be used. The full metal jacket. These are normally used in training, but can be used in defense of your home, but you also have a much higher risk of overpenetration, smaller wound channels, etc. Hollow points are designed to break into, make much larger patterns, wound patterns, and are very effective. They also tend to not overpenetrate as severely, as well as frangible ammunition that is designed to come apart and not go through walls. I hope I've given you some ideas on ways to help make your home a safer place. And don't forget, when seconds matter, the police are only minutes away. Have a good one.